Fucking! I have nothing now! I have nothing! You lit my car on fire! You take my family away from me, now you light my car on fire! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? What that is? That's all I fucking had! That's where the fuck I sleep and you light that shit on fire! Are you fucking kidding me?
You left your cigarette!
No, I didn't! A cigarette would not cause that!
Yeah, it
No,
would!
it wouldn't!
You left it by the center console!
Yeah, I left it by the center console. Oh my god! I just fucking got it! What are you gonna...
Do you guys hear the pain in his voice? I do. The pain, the agony. You guys hear that in his voice? Go back and watch it again if you have to. You know, I have never been actually homeless, but I've slept in my car before. Didn't have a place to live, or didn't have a place to stay the night. And I tell you right now, fellas, it is not comfortable. I don't wish that on anybody, to be homeless and having to sleep in your car, or just having to live in your car, period. Being homeless is not that fun. And this is really the reality of divorced men. You know, Coach Greg Adams pretty much built his entire channel based on this topic, primarily because he wanted to share his experience, and his experience primarily came from marriage and divorce, because he got divorced, he went through the divorce court, figured out that this system is rigged against men, right? But he talks about it all the time, that women will literally use anything and everything against you that they can to make sure that you suffer. Doesn't matter if she's suffering or not. She could be suffering, she could be living under the rocks, but as long as you're suffering, as long as she's making you suffer, she's winning in her book. That's how vindictive women are. The girl that you're falling in love with right now, the girl who you think that will never do such thing to you, the sweet little angel, the goody two-shoe, will be a completely different person. Will be a person who you wouldn't even recognize after she has kids. I've talked about this, fellas. Children literally destroy a woman's psychology, physiology, biology, everything, and creates a different person. Breaks and makes her into a different person. She will completely change about how she views anything and everything in this life, in this world, after she has a kid. Just one kid, that's all it takes. Why? Because her life is invested now. Her life is on the line now. Now, I'm not a scientist on this, and I did not create women either. So exactly to the T, 100% of it, what's going on in their mind, I can't tell you. But we can only assume and understand them for the most part, right? So that we don't end up like this guy who you just saw at the beginning of this clip. This guy, that's all he had is this car, right? Because she took everything from him. I promise you, I'm 1,000% sure that that's what happened. This lady took everything from him on a divorce, took his kids and everything away from him. That's why he's having to live in his car, homeless. And now she wants to take that away from him too. I don't believe a damn thing she said, that, oh, you left your cigarette on the center console. No, you didn't. Do you know why I don't believe her? It's because just listen to how she's exchanging those words versus how he's exchanging those words. How would a homeless guy, first of all, well, I don't want to ask that question. You know, I was going to ask, how would a homeless guy be able to afford cigarettes instead of food, right? But then I realized that if somebody's addicted to them, if this is something you must do, then you're going to go hungry and live on the streets, but you'll still make sure that you're taking care of your vices. May it be cigarettes, may it be crack, may it be gambling, may it be whatever. So I understood that part. So maybe that's why he is smoking, right? But so that's the number one reason why I don't believe it, is because she literally knows she was in the wrong and she did it. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been so soft about it. Women know when they're in the wrong, and they will do anything and everything to cover it up, but they always get caught on their voice tone. I talked about this on my video, How to Know If She's a Virgin. Go check it out. That video recently just hit over 11,000 views. Pretty good for the size of my channel, right? Anyways, but on that video I said the number one thing you have to notice when interacting with women is their voice tone, because their voice tone gives away their energy, what type of energy, what type of mindset they're in. And if they're in the wrong, inevitably, like, it doesn't matter how good of a poker face or poker voice you might have, inevitably she's not going to be able to hold that or hide that. It's going to come out either through her expression, facial expression, through her voice tone, through her body language, through her lack of eye contact, through whatever. It will come out, I promise you, if she's in the wrong. If you become good at picking those things up, you'll be able to pick it up just like that. And the number two reason why I don't believe that he left the cigarette in the middle console is because when you become homeless and literally get everything taken away from you, you are on your guards 24/7, even when you're sleeping. Like, you can't even sleep that well. A small rat or a small bug hitting the windshield of your car or hitting your window will wake you up, because you're on your guards 24/7. You are very wary and paranoid about your surroundings, about what's going on around you, because you don't want to lose anymore. You lost enough already. You're not clumsy at all. You're very well calculated on every step you take. So that's why I know this man would not have made that huge of a mistake to where that could sacrifice his home. His car is his home, right? Like that. That's why he wouldn't have left that cigarette butt. And he knows, you know how he kind of sounded defeated when she said, "Oh no, you left it in the middle console." He's like, "Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, I left it in there." You know how he sounded defeated? Do you know why he sounded defeated instead of arguing about that as well? Because he knows this woman. He knows how vindictive she is. And he knows that there's nothing he can say to justify his point that he didn't do it and she did. She's going to argue with him till the cows come home to make it seem like it's his fault. And that's why how does he know that? Because she already took him to the divorce court. She already took most of his shit away from him, from his life anyways. That's how he knows her. So that's why he just gave up. He's like, whatever, dude. There's a loss, I got to deal with another one now. This is the reality of not every single married man, but half of them. Why? Because if you Google this, and it's Google, they're not going to tell you the exact statistic. It's more than what the Google will say. But Google will say 50% of the marriages end in divorce. And I would venture to say 99% of those time, the man is getting stuff taken away from him. Even if he doesn't, let's say even if he doesn't get anything taken away from him, let's say the divorce went smooth. Let's say they don't even have any kids. Just the wife and the husband didn't work out or whatever. You don't think that the man is going through an emotional and physiological trauma from that divorce? The woman is not. She don't give a fuck. She got plenty of options lined up. You don't believe me? Set up a CCTV camera across the street from the woman's house, or on a tree or something, and face the camera on the woman's door. See how quickly dudes start coming in and out of her house. That's what she doesn't care. But a man cannot replace his woman and have other options. An average man is who I'm talking about, that quick. He can't do that. We all know that, right? If he had that many options, first of all, he probably wouldn't even get married. And even if he did get married, he wouldn't be as devastated. The whole society is going to isolate him. Oh, it was probably your fault. That's why the marriage didn't work out, right? You're the asshole. So even if the divorce went smooth between the couple, they didn't burn any bridges, society around them will still blame the men. And that's what he has to live through. That's what he has to live with. Oh, just suck it up. You'll find another one. Only he knows what he's going through. Told you, ain't nobody give a shit about us, man, what we go through. We gotta, even our own families don't give a shit. They'll tell you right and freaking left. Oh, we love you so much. No, the fuck you don't. Shut the hell up. If you did, you wouldn't argue with me about red pill talking points, calling me up on the phone. You know who I'm talking to. You know who you are. I know you watch my videos. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go into details. Here's the thing about your family, or here's the thing about people who actually genuinely care about you. If they don't even agree with you, they don't argue with you, or they don't see eye to eye with you on your talking points or on how you view the world, because you know, once you become red pilled, once that toothpaste come out of the tube, you can't put it back in. You can't unsee what you see after you become red pill, right? So even if they don't agree with it, they don't have to ostracize you by throwing small jokes, by taking shots at you. Oh, haha, you're gonna be lonely, you're gonna die alone, you're gonna be old and lonely, haha, you're gonna be bitter and old man. You know how families do that vindictive shit? Women do this shit too. That's why I said they're vindictive like that. Guys will even do that to you. Oh yeah, haha, Zeke, huh? Oh, don't date him. He's not the dating type. This dude I don't even know is cock blocking me. Because I said some red pill stuff, some surface level red pill stuff to him, and he was like, what? Why are you talking like that? And from that point on, he hates me. He thinks I'm a misogynist, a womanist. What the hell is even a womanist? A womanizer. There we go, yeah. He starts labeling me with all kind of names. So if people genuinely care about you and supported you, it doesn't matter if they agree with your viewpoints or not. They would not do those kind of things. They would not try to change you. No, they would not try to debate you about changing your mind. You shouldn't think like this. No. Doesn't matter. If you actually care about me, you call yourself my friend, my family, whatever. You don't have to agree with me to have me in your life, for us to have a good time, for us to have a good conversation. You don't want to talk about red pill stuff, relationship stuff, that's fine. We'll talk about something else. Let's talk about sports. You don't have to talk about things that make you sad, any of that, things that make me happy, none of that. We don't have to talk about any of that. We don't have to agree on politics, religion, anything and everything. We don't have to agree on a damn thing. But that doesn't mean that you can't accept me. I'm not causing any harm in your life, am I? My ideologies, there we go, Jesus, been a long day. My ideologies, my ideas, my philosophies, my talking points, my viewpoints are to me, and yours are to you. I'm not infiltrating your personal space, your mental space with my talking points. You don't have to do that to me either. In disguise of jokes. Oh, just take a joke, man. Just loosen up. Shut the fuck up. You don't know I know what's going on? You think I'm that fucking dumb? You're just gonna say some dumb shit like that to me and you think I'm just gonna let it fly? Because you disguised it in a joke? Fuck no. Go see any comedy show. You'll see how many truth bombs they drop in disguise of a joke. Why? Because normies can't take hardcore truth without a joke. Women will literally tell you after you ask her out that, oh, I'll let you know. And then you don't text her back. A month later, she texts you back. She goes, why did you stop talking to me? Why did you leave me on red? It's been a month. Baby girl, you told me you'll let me know. And you haven't in a month. That's why we stopped. Oh no, you don't have to stop talking to me. No, it's your fault. You left me on red. That's why we stopped talking. That's why I never let you know. So we have to start from the beginning now. See how vindictive that was? They'll try these manipulative tactics to you. These are just a few examples I'm giving you. The list just goes on and fucking on. The quickest way to know if a woman is being vindictive to you or not is if she makes your life hard and your dick soft. Because she was supposed to make your dick hard and your life soft and easy. Follow me on Instagram at ZeekPeak00. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit your boy up on the Cash App, $ZeekPeak. Add me on Snapchat at ZeekPeak_00. Share this with your friends. Hope this one made sense. And I'll see you boys on the next one.